Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 24 of our Let's Play campaign, where we're returning to Earth, or the planet of the aliens, as I call this. Time has passed since last we looked at it, or since I was back, well, since the last episode, but maybe you've been watching them just... but as you can see, this base is getting a hell of a lot bigger. So I did a count of what the base looks like, and we're now going to transition into a new chapter, because Africa is, for all intents and purposes, done. There are 99 squares, but a minor ain't one. The blinking part is because I still have a few accumulators that are bound. What I have is 77 squares with solar panels and accumulators. I have 8 squares, these ones. They're the ones producing Unicomp, the Unicomp shuffle. And then I only have 14 that produce. What I've then done is, as we did last time, we'll start expanding the base in here. And I've now cleaned up a lot of area. I've cleaned out the base. All of the aliens are dead. Well, except they're not, because they just keep popping up. I cannot seem to find the last base, and then I do stuff. And then they come back suddenly all over the place. But now I'm just accepting that that's just the way it is. I made some train lines out here, all the way out to Shanghai, somewhere here in Russia. What I want to do today, let's figure out if we want to go somewhere. Yeah, well, first I'd like to tell what I want to do. Let's go to Iran while we do that. There we go. I will be starting on some very interesting parts. It's this part, Yuoki Agronomie. Agronomie. So it's agriculture and economy at the same time. Basically, the idea of this, there are several different interesting things I can do. You can make some vugar and some corn, and that's just a general thing you can do. But there's another thing, is that you can produce oil. Actually, that's over here, but you can create some oil. We'll be trying to do that. Then you can actually produce wood. That's a bit strange way of doing it, but you can. Because this part is, you can do farming out of nothing, or you can do cage ranch, where you can make some critters. These critters materials can be traded, and that's actually one of the really cool things. That's what I'm gonna work on. Let's also, at this point, let's have a look at the other base. This space is just so that I can watch the Unicomp I have available. I was up to 80, and then I scaled up this base, and then I went down to 30 something, and now it's just gradually getting back up. So this is now the new base. This is a very different base than the previous one. Basically, over here I have my regular materials. We created this at a previous episode with some very nice setup here, very efficient setup. I really like these ones. These are actually the best things I've made, I think. Best designs. This is just a tiny little basic thing. What I'm focusing on here is a hell of a lot of throughput, but not a big stockpile. Usually you would get trains coming in with raw materials, and you might as well convert to raw materials. However, here I'd much rather keep as much as possible in Unicomp and only convert as needed. That means I need a hell of a lot of throughput, but not so much. So I only have 5k, if you look at the lower right hand corner, 5k green circuits, 5k blue circuits, 5k red circuits. It's not a lot, but I just want to make sure that as I start tapping into this, I can incredibly fast scale it back up. Here we have the red circuits. We also created this in a previous episode. The blue circuits I just created myself. That's very basic. This little setup here is very basic. Maybe I should have done it on screen. Basically, it's the same. But this little thing here where I have Unicomp converting into into oil, and the oil converts into sulfur and sulfuric acid, and then that's feeding this. I had to do it like this, and with these modules in, I get 40% additional productivity, actually a lot less pollution, but don't really care. And put some speed beacons in, so they are producing incredibly fast. I take the green ones out, the heavy oil out, and convert it into here. That's just stuck, but we want to 2k. Then I have built some arrays here of all of the regular materials that I expect to use, and make sure that they can be crafted incredibly fast once I need them, with a hell of a lot of beacons set up, but it's expandable. Over on the other side, go all the way down. This is also something we created. I've just cleaned it up a bit. This is where we are creating the Yuoki components, or Yuoki raw materials. but also crafting the rich dust and the orange stuff. This part is actually a big setup that only achieves one thing, and that is getting where is it here, that ancient data fragments. I need those, and I don't get them in Asia. Then we go up here. What I've done up here is, again, I've built a big array. I think this is a very neat way of doing it, because if you just take someone in the middle, it has 9 sources, so it's covered by 8 of these. 8? That's too much. This one? 9 effect sources. Oh yeah, okay, it has 4 here, and then it covers by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's pretty damn fast, but it's not that much energy. It's less than 1 megawatt of energy. I should also just look at the energy. This is during daylight in the morning. 44k solar panels. It's 1 gigawatt. I need a hell of a lot more. I gotta be honest. I saw the campaign from Sisto, which is awesome. Highly recommended. And I just want more solar panels than he does. It's just one of those things. So even though I could make the solar panels, the solar rays, then I won't do it. Anyway, so this is the setup. I also have the same setup as previously, where I have an area here in the middle where I'll be crafting some stuff that I don't want to have I don't want this to bog down the production. For example, here these 16 are actually taking the majority of the power, which is ridiculous. Just 16 of these, because each take 20 megawatts. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna grab some of these and then head up north. I have to figure out where I want it. If we look at this, I think I actually want a lot of stuff up here, and then have raw materials down here. It's gonna be suck a bit that's sending it all the way up there, but don't care. Right, so I have some assemblers, I have some framed farms. Should be good. Actually, I want to make sure that I keep getting more of these. So let's just keep getting 20 all the time. Sorry. Should also buff that up, because if I just have that, then I can always create whatever else I need. I think I will dive into this square. As good as any. So let's figure out what we're gonna do. These ones. These are farms, and they are. Let's have a look at them. They can produce corn, which takes 300 seconds. So it's very tempting to use beacons of these, but I'm not sure that's the right thing. I'm not sure. I can also breed some obscurus carnivores, whatever. Looks harmless but wants to eat you. Yes, so let's not. Substraction. This is something, a primarily tradable item, but it's a great way to convert your contaminated water. Anyway, what I want to do is this part. That was not what I want. Yeah, it is. Actually, the corn seed. Remembering from my previous campaign, I think I remember some good setup. This one will do a corn seed, and that actually interesting, because now I need to craft some science packs. They just totally forgot that. Whoops, get in the car. Science packs. That's a long way though. Whoa. See, I'm considering whether I should clean up these the waters here. This is just a replication of the normal way I do my what is it called? Beacons? Thingies? Modules. I have not created the Yuoki modules yet. Anyway, basically what I do is I just take another one of these, copy, paste here. That's not gonna cut it. I want 20 of each. And this one should be when that one is less than 50. Brilliant. How fast is it? It's pretty fast. Pretty fast, right? And it doesn't really cost much. Good. Then I will get back up. Oops, driving the wrong way. I could also take the train, but I don't know. slowly getting up here. I have to focus when I'm driving. I'm a lousy driver. Anyway, I'd like to build this and this. And we, of course, need... So you need dirt? Huh. I think I'll just request dirt, to be perfectly honest. Whoa. I think that's a problem because now it's already, that order is sent. There. How fast is this one? Ah, right. Okay, so the first go I have to do this, but I think there's a better way if we go here. Right, I can do it from the corn seed from the corn, but if I don't have that, then I need to start working on this. Then I don't need 500, I need 200. Anyway, I will most definitely need a water supply. Let's see if there's an easy or good way of doing it. That's not good. That is not good. It seems like a lot of things I need to... Actually, I could probably... No, I could not, because if I put it here, then that lane is... Let me just figure out what I want to do first. We can put these later on. So maybe I want these on the side instead. Like this, because then they can take, when they're done, they can put it into the middle, and that's going to be built upwards, right? Or we can use kind of the special things that we have in Yuoki Industries. I think that's better. So we do something such as this, and then we need let's actually request them now that I have built them. Let's get 2 of these and 2 of the other ones. Let's also get, well, I have 19 of those. I'm just contemplating whether I should have like something going in here. And I do have underneath. That one doesn't need to get in there. So it can be close. Right. I think this is the best way. I have to figure out how to turn these so it makes sense. Alright, so that's getting in here, and I'm totally lost when it comes to power. Yeah, this should be fine. At least I want to do this now so they can... Whoa, 20 seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? There. And all of these are going to be filtering on that thing. Okay, that's one. Where did it go? There, it went there. Alright, that's actually a problem. Or is it? Okay, let's now figure out how we get the water in. I think we can get the water in sort of conveniently like this and like this. And then I suspect that I'll have more next to each other. Maybe I can get 3 here. So that's actually pretty nice. And I will then have... Cool. Good. I need power on these. There. Ah. See, this, the reason why that one was not hooked up here was because this one actually has 5 connections. And it can only have 5 connections. And I actually want it to be like this, because once they start sending it out, I want it to go fast. Yeah, cool. It's doing stuff. And I can't put any of them on. Do I want to beacon this? If I do, then I should have done it in here, right? Definitely should have put it in here. Oh, definitely. Yes, that sucks. I'll try it in a different way. That sucks again. I just wrecked it. Something. Well, it is what it is. It's important that I do this right and really learn how it's supposed to work. See, that one will connect to all. So will it if it's here. That's again good. Because I think I'm too impatient to actually... There. That goes to here. That doesn't make sense. I think like this. This would be nice. Then I have to do the same on the other side. Then I can use one of these. Where is it? Dirt and green stuff. Copy, paste. And this one will be filtered on green science and dirt. There. And now I'm out of power again. Here, here. Oh, did I just do that? Oh my god, I'm stupid. And I did it again. Well, anyway, I think it's more important that I get the right setup than I get total efficiency. That's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. Copy, paste, paste. And I will be using these. What? There. Finally, that one's up and running. That one's up and running. This goes here. This, yeah, great. It looks about the same actually. So how fast is this? This is now 2 sources for a combined 1.3 speed. Okay, this is all looking very nice. I think this is a very nice setup, except that that is not necessary. I mean, I could do something like this. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? It really has to get up there in order to hit all of it. Otherwise, it's... I don't think I need it, do I? Anyway, then I need to consider what the next move is. What is the next move? How fast is this? This is 300 seconds. That's 5 minutes. Okay, and it's times 2.3. So, yeah, 2 minutes. Let's call it that. Next up, we have to request... Well, what I want to do, let's see what we can do with this. First and foremost, the first batch, I think I'll just store that actually. So let's start by storing it. That's going to be important. How fast is it? Because I'm going to need it for this one, for the corn seed. Because this one is an expensive way of doing it, and I'm actually going to stop doing it like this now. How many? 35? I'll just create 2 more. 1, 2. There. Ah, they're coming out. Great. And now I can remember what the point was. You're now going to do it from here, which means that that one has to move. Because from here, I need to grab stuff with this one. Yeah, see, this is fast enough to actually grab stuff. Great. And this one is working. And soon it should stop, right? Stop, stop, stop. How much are you going to get? And now this one's coming out. And the other one's coming. Yeah, that's great. This is awesome. Right, so now we have this unit up and running. I think I like to have like a unit next to it, like exactly next. You could use the same water line. That would be nice. And actually, in order to do that, I think I need to make it like one less. Because if I look here, that's where this one hooks up. Excellent. Well, so far so good. Next up, let's see what I want to do. What I think would be cool to do would be actually creating some liquids here. This one uses industrial VUCA, no. This one uses through metal coal dust, no. Organic compost, right. So I need to make organic compost out of my corn. That seems pretty good. Let's do that from our, that requires crushers. So let's request a lot of crushers, 20 of them, thank you. Right, so that makes me this through metal R gas. First we make organic compost, then we do this. That means I can just as well require or request some of these. Let's also get 20 of those. That means now I have the, then I'll not now, but I'll have the through metal gas. I believe that can be combined. Nope, it goes into the hydrogen gas together with some water. That's fine. The hydrogen gas is then going into coal with some coal dust and some stuff. Great. Sounds pretty good. Let's there's also some work to be done here. Let's see, this is 3.5 speed. That's okay, so the VUCA is twice as efficient as the corn, but I think the corn is fine. And now I think I have enough. And this one goes on the other side then. Now I'm just doing proof of concept on what I think actually is I want to make. So you're going to grab it in. There. Oh, that's not working. This is working. This is working. This is working. Great. Let's actually remove these and switch them to these. Then it's more that gets by. Pretty good. These ones will... What the hell are you going to do? This is where we will then use the compost into getting the through metal gas. There. Let's see, how fast are they creating it? They are creating 1 per 3 seconds, and that's a speed 3.5, so let's just say 1 per second. So that's 6 per second, basically. And how fast is this one? Oh, this is going out as a liquid, so I don't need to make room. I got a feeling that this is how it's gonna be. Nope. There. How fast is it? This takes 3 seconds and takes 4 compost. Huh. And their speed 1.25. I think I actually need 1 more of them. But let's just see. I think I need 8 of these to make it work. Also, I should check if... Whoa, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I like it. Now I'm getting a feeling like this. There's actually room right in here for a beacon. 3 and there. And let's try and see if these are going to cut it. Here, and then I can put this beacon in the middle. Pretty damn good, actually. This is not bad. And they are fast getting in there. Great. That's one step. Okay, Let's just have a look at the hydrogen gas. This is also taking place here. Now that takes 3 of them, but 8 seconds. I'd actually like to have them out here. What I'm looking at is maybe like this is a module, and then I can have many modules, and then out here on the side I can make the hydrogen gas. The hydrogen gas there. It takes 3 seconds and I get 8 hydrogen gas. Great. And what about the next level? This one. I need 20 hydrogen gas, and that takes 5 seconds. Okay, I guess I need to do some work on the ratios. I mean, for example, this ratio. This is about speed 2. So how much am I getting? I'm getting 1 per 1.5 seconds. That's pretty easy. So no, that sucks. Okay, so I get 4. It's much easier to say I get 2 per 3 seconds then. Actually, I'm getting more because of this. Yeah. So that's a lot of calculations in the middle of this that I think we need to work in. Also, if I did something like this, it would have a massive impact. Just that little thing. So how much are we creating? We're creating 2 per 3 seconds. 8 per 3 seconds, and this one takes I think based on this I need, or did they require something else? Ah, yeah, they require water. That's actually a bit of a pain. Because water is not easy to come by. Also, I mean, I need to move this as far down as I can. Okay. Let's actually try to just build the hydrogen gas up here. And we have 2 of them. I will get here. Like so. And that will be the water. I'm just going to take the water out here somewhere. You can always find out how we get the water up. No, I can just take it from here. Okay, so that's water. There, that's all we need, and then it just needs to be powered up. It's just too tempting to not do it. So then I have 2.8 speed. And next up, okay, they're also affecting this one. Ugh. You're producing again hydrogen gas quite fast actually. I got a feeling that this one will be, this is something that's going to be like common for all, right? Like something like this, right? Then I pipe from here. Okay. Something along the lines of this, where I'm basically saying all of these get piped to one end and then they go into this array. It needs some coal dust. That shouldn't be a problem. I can take the coal dust in on a, oops, not like this. I'll take the coal dust in on a line. Easy to create with a motor. We got that one here. That can create what I want. You can create the coal that goes in here. Then I can have like around. For to creating this buffed BP cat. Is that the one? It is the BP cat, yes. And then the coal comes from here. No, that's coal dust. Okay. All right, so I think we're going to end here, but I will continue this in the next episode. What I will do is I'll make this module. I'll do a bit of calculations off screen on the scalability, or the, what we call it. Okay, I definitely don't need more of that. Some calculations on the ratios, and then the ratios will give me some idea about how many of what I should have. Okay, so now we're back. We're back in action. We are starting to fill out this the whole idea. Okay, maybe that's the context I'm missing. Now then this one produce oil. Oil is great because oil can be converted, as we all know, like this, for example, into other products. These other products can be moduled, so I get 80% productivity, and then I can take those and convert them here, here, and here back into Unicomp. So this will be my Unicomp generation. Let's have a look at the Unicomp just as a final thing to see if it's increasing. Yes, it does increase by 10k during this episode. It's very nice, but this scale I want in the hundreds of thousands, and I believe this is the key. So without further ado, thank you very much for joining, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Cheers.